Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel and Happy New Year. I'm filming this on the 1st of January, so fresh new year, fresh new projects. Today I'm going to be working on my botanicals project that Susanna and Corinne are running, and I'm following along with them. So this month's topic is pansies, which Susanna revealed yesterday or last night. I'm not quite sure about the time. It might have been last night because of the time difference. I'm not sure. I saw it last night anyway. So I have started my pansy project. I have gone a little way in just because I have never painted on fabric like this before, and I just wanted to make sure what I had in mind worked, and it didn't run all over the place, and I'd have to just stop the video and start again. So what I have done, if I go back to the beginning, is I had a look on the internet for some pictures of pansies and kind of roughly drew one out. This wasn't my first attempt at all. I had several attempts before I got how I wanted it to look. So I've traced that. And then I've gone and traced it onto my, let me just move these paints out of the way, some of them are wet. So, and then I've traced it onto, my fabric, but first of all, I cut out a square of calico, and then I've gone and patchworked it on top, which is what I like to do. So I've done that. I've only done a few simple stitches because I didn't want them to get in the way of the paint or over embroidering as well. I think they'll be okay. I've just done some herringbone and some running stitch. That's all I've done with this. I've tried to keep it quite simple. So I've traced my design onto my fabric. And because this is called a botanical, I thought I'm not going to do I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm going to do the flower. And then if you've seen like the botanical prints that you get, and you kind of get the name, and I was going to say the like Latin name, but I don't think that's the Latin name at all. I've got pansy, and the ones that I'm doing, which are like the yellow, creams and purples. I think they're called viola tricolor. Tricolor, I'm not sure. So that's what it said when I looked it up anyway. So that's what I'm going to go for, and I'm going to I've typed this out on my old typewriter, just a little bit on a beige fabric, and that's going to be stitched there. And I think I'm going to do that I'm going to keep in the same kind of theme for all of these, so a botanical and like a botanical layout. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's it. I'm not sure what I'm going to completely do with the project. I haven't got any tablecloths or anything like that to stitch on, so I thought I'd do pieces, and then I think I might do them put them into a book. So I've got 12 for the 12 months, and pop them into a little book, make a little book of them. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but that could all change. I'm not sure at the moment, so I'm just concentrating on doing the design at the moment. So I'm going to pop that out of the way, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So my pansies they're going to be yellow on the lower part, with a little bit of purple in the centre. These petals here are going to be mostly like a whitish creamy colour, with pale lilac-y markings just at the edges, and then these ones here, these two petals here, are going to be quite a deep purplish colour. So I've started off, I've got now I haven't got any Inktense pencils because, like I say, I've never painted on fabric before, so this is all new to me. And I have got this box. I haven't used this. This is how I bought it. Because I buy and sell vintage anyway. This was just something that I picked up. Sorry, this is something I picked up last year. It just looked interesting. See, all of these come out. These little they are called something, and I can't remember what they're called. These little pots of paint. I can't remember what they're called now. But so I think what happens is when you use one, you can take that out and put another one in. And whatnot. I mean, it's quite old. These, I think this may have been the white or the black. I don't know. It's rock solid. Obviously, I can't use those. And I haven't got a white, so I I've had a look on the internet already. I've had a look on eBay, and you can buy these. And I might just buy. I don't know whether I'll need a white. If I go further with this, and you know, I need a white, then I can always buy one and slot it in somewhere. Replace a colour that I'm not really using. I mean, they're not the same, but they kind of look the same. But I'm not sure whether that's black. It looks like it's a dark blue actually, but they don't really say what they are, but they must all have names or something. Anyway, I'm waffling. So what I'm going to do is get my piece, and I can't fit both of these on because of the way this is, but I will try and show you what I've been doing. So I've just been using this, can you get it out? There you go, the yellow palette. And it's not too watery. I've not made the paint too watery because I didn't want it running. Let me just take this out of the way. It's getting in the way. Right, so, and just gently going round. Like I say, I've not done this before, so I'm a little bit, I am being a little bit cautious. And this is all I did. I just used the paint kind of very lightly. I mean, I will be embroidering over the top as well, so it doesn't matter if it's a little bit, that's a little bit blotchy, but it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to stay in the lines, and it's not, I've got several different fabrics here. They're all old, they've all been washed before, so I did think that they would bleed a lot more than they have done. And like, because this is watercolour, Corinne did a YouTube video the other day where she was practicing on her colours and everything, and the watercolours that she was using aren't quite as deep as the Inktense pencils. So when this once this has been painted, then it needs ironing. I presume that's to seal the colours in. I'm not sure, but because these are only watercolours anyway, they're probably not fast anyway. So, but I'm not going to wash this, so it won't matter. It's not as if it's a tablecloth or anything that's going to be used. I won't be using it for anything other than decorative purposes to look at. So I'm not too bothered about. And also, I think watercolours will fade a lot more than the Inktense pencils will. But because this is the first time I've done this, I didn't know whether I'd be able to do it or whether it would turn out right. So I'm not going to invest in something until I'm sure that I'm happy. I may invest in some Inktense pencils if I carry on doing some of the painting, but we'll see how I get on. But I like to use what I've got rather than actually go out and just buy something for the sake of it. So I haven't got any, so this is what I have got, and I'm just making the most of what I've got. So we'll see how it goes, but it's looking okay so far. It's not bleeding, but I'm not doing it that watery. It's quite a thick, I'm doing it quite thickly, the actual paint itself. But we'll see how it goes. So the yellow's going there, and I think the centre is yellowish as well. I'm going to just pop a little bit of yellow in the centre. These are all going to be roughly the same colour-wise. I quite enjoyed painting. I'm going to go quite far into it, I think, because this is going to be some of the purple that's going to overlap some of the yellow. So I'm going to go in, the purple will go over the yellow, and you won't see the yellow then because it's a deeper colour. Just do a little bit more on that one. Right, so I think that's all for the yellow, so we'll pop that one away. And what I'm going to do is for the I haven't used the purple one yet, so I'm just going to get a piece of scrap fabric and just have a go, because it's a deeper colour. This is my purple one here. Just because it's a deeper colour, I don't want to ruin what's already there. So yeah, I think that'll be okay. Right, it's definitely the right colour. That's lovely, isn't it? So let's give it a go. I'll be careful because I'm not sure whether it'll be okay once, because the yellow's still a little bit wet. Yeah, the yellow's still a little bit wet, so that did spread a little bit. So just I may need to just wait for it to dry, I think. And just dab on carefully. Yeah, it's doing okay. On the pansies that I saw, this was all purple as well. There, like that. So yeah. Yeah, that's quite a good one. There. There are also blobs here of purple. Somewhere here. I'm not sure if that's, let's do that way. Right, okay, somewhere there anyway. And then here as well. Right, okay, and here, somewhere like that. Then these here are all quite dark purple. The last two petals at the back. So this is it's a bit blotchy, but it looks quite nice actually. I'm quite liking the effect it's going to make. I don't want it too deep that it looks black or anything like that. So and then I've got another one here. It goes around there. Like that. That one. Yeah, and then round like that. That's that one. So a little bit patchy, but I think that's going to add to the texture of it. I don't want it to, yeah, I think that'll be okay. So let's just get this one done. Yeah. Okay, and the only other bit of purple was just on the edges of these leaves here, petals here. So, and it was quite faint, the ones I saw, so I'm just going to not do too much. There, just a hint. So that's all I'm going to do for the pansies. The rest I'll be stitching. And then I need green. So all I'm going to do are the leaves. The stems I will probably, well, I'll embroider. So I need a green. Let's just have a look. I've got a few greens here. I'm not sure which one. That one looks quite a bright green. That's quite nice, fresh green. And then probably this is the other one. It looks quite possible. Let's just see what this one like. Okay, there's not that much difference in it when it comes to painting on the fabric. I think I'm going to go for the lighter one, just because I don't want it to be too in your face. Well, they are quite in your face, aren't they? It's quite bright actually, but right, let's have a go. So we've got there's quite a lot of greenery actually. Yeah, I'm glad I chose the lighter one actually, because I do want some light shining onto the leaves, so I don't want to block them all out. Pansies are one of my favourite flowers. I'm so glad pansies have been chosen. I do love them. And this is my favourite colour combination as well, the yellow and the purples. I wonder what other flowers are going to be chosen throughout the year. I've been looking at my, I've got a few flower books that I could take inspiration from, although there was quite a lot of violas in here, which the kind of like the woodland variety, which are a little bit they're much daintier than these ones. I think these might be cultivated, whereas the little violas are they're more wild. I'll just show you what I've got, what I've picked out. Let me just pop that to one side while it dries. Yeah, I've got a few books here. So I've got a garden flowers book. This the only viola in this one was it's nice, but it's not. I've used this for other bits and pieces, so it is falling, it's a bit falling to bits. But there was a, I'm not going to be able to find it now, and the index page is gone. I should have marked it. Oh, is that it there? Yes, I mean, that's lovely as well. I did think about using this as a picture, but the colouring wasn't quite right, and I like the balance of the 3 flowers, so that was one of the ones. This one also had a little viola in. This one, viola 53, page 53. That one, which is quite pretty with the yellow flowers, but oh, that's field pansy, that one's called. I think it's a wild one again. But these books will come in handy hopefully throughout the year. I've got a garden flowers one here, which has got some it hasn't got pansies in, but some nice nice flowers. See, and I've got this one here, which I love this book. I did actually buy it to cut up because of the pictures, but I'm not going to because they're so nice. I'm hoping this will give me some inspiration throughout the year as well. This is the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden, and these are all her drawings. She kept a diary of what she saw throughout the year, and this is her diary. There's lots and lots of different nature pictures, and there's beautiful illustrations, all hand done. That was a sweet viola, that one is, but it just didn't have enough structure for this project that I was doing, so I haven't used it this time. But there's so much. I think that's another one as well. Dog violet. Oh, is that? I think it's part of the pansy family. I'm sure it is a viola. But yeah, there's lots. So I'm hoping this will come in handy as well. Some beautiful illustrations. Look at that. So they're my books that I've got, that I dug out, that I might be able to use throughout the year. I haven't bought any of the recommendation ones that Corinne and Susanna are using. But if I get stuck, I might. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. So that is my painted picture for now. It seems to be drying okay, and it doesn't seem to have run. So that's what I am pleased about. So my next thing to do is start stitching. So I think I'm going to leave the video for today, and then in my next video I'm going to start stitching, because I'm just going to leave it to I can still see a few wet patches, so I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll come back once it's dry, and then do some sewing on it and see how we get on. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care and Happy New Year, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye. Thank you.